How about we draw another video game character? This one's going to be another classic. Do you think you can guess it? We'll find out. This video game character first appeared in the 90s and was created to compete directly with Mario. So that tells you this is not a Nintendo character because it was another company competing with Nintendo. So start thinking what other major companies making video games were there in the 90s and what characters were they creating to compete with Mr. Mario? This character was designed to be fast, cool, and have an attitude. So I guess that's what they thought all the young kids were looking for in a character at the time, making Mario look like a chump by comparison. For the final hint, this is a big one. Instead of coins, like in other games, this character collected rings. So instead of coins, this character collected rings. So to recap, it's a video game character from the 90s made to compete directly with Mario and therefore Nintendo. This character, they thought to compete, it would be great if it was a character that was fast, cool, and had an attitude. And instead of coins, this character collected rings. So do you know who that is? I bet a lot of you do. The reveal is coming up next. And this video game character is Sonic the Hedgehog. Who guessed Sonic? So let's get the outline on him. Now let's add some color. There we go, and I decided to go with a light blue Sonic the Hedgehog. I know he could have been darker, but I kind of like the light blue. This was a sky blue color. And did you know Sonic first appeared in 1991 in Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis? His blue color was chosen to match Sega's logo, reinforcing brand identity. And finally, early designs for Sonic included a rabbit character who could grab objects with its ears. So they decided to go with the hedgehog instead of the bunny. It was all about branding, competing, making a name for themselves with this character, and they succeeded. You know, Sonic's been around for a long time. Everyone knows who it is. I've eaten Sonic popsicles at the ice cream truck, you know. They had a movie not too long ago, only a few years ago. More than one cartoon series, which actually they were both in the 90s and I watched them. So there was The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was that really like low budget one, but I really loved it as a kid. And then a lot of times after that one, there was another one that came out because they aired at the same time. And it was a darker toned one. A lot of people see it as the more serious Sonic the Hedgehog. And that one was just called Sonic the Hedgehog. So you had the cartoons, you had the video games. My family personally had Sonic 3 for the Sega Genesis, so that's what we played, where you can play cooperatively with Sonic and Tails. And yeah, so I'm actually glad they went with a hedgehog, although I must say the first time I saw an actual hedgehog in real life, I think was in a pet store. And I'm like, that's a hedgehog? Because I know hedgehog from this. And I'm looking at this other thing and I'm like, that's not a hedgehog. They look nothing alike. Like, has anyone else come across that where it's like, do you think hedgehog when you see him? Because I think Sonic the Hedgehog and the animal look very, very different. But I can see where there's like spikies and the nose kind of, but I really don't think they look that similar. But with that said, it makes him a very unique character. If you saw just his silhouette, you know exactly who he is. There's not really a character like him. I'm glad they went with a hedgehog versus a bunny. That'd be a cliche. I see where they were going with that, with the speed and everything. You think speed, think of a bunny. Hedgehogs, I don't know if they're fast. I have no idea. I don't know much about them other than Sonic and the ones I've seen in pet stores or whatever. But what do you think? Do you like hedgehogs? Do you like Sonic? Leave a comment below, like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you liked that video, you might like this one too.